What's up, everybody? It's your boy Corey, KGQ Saint, back from the reaction video. Finally, this is Death Battle Kai versus Tahu Ninjago versus Bionicle. So, definitely curious how it's going. Ninja. I don't care. Well, care how it's going to play out. Both of them considered masters of heat. So, I might guess to show like who has the better firepower. I guess that's the only thing I think of. Anyway, see my Death Battle videos before. Let you know, see some cuts. That's what I'm pretty much the video in there because you know video so long. Anyway, let's get into it. You already know special question. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you react to. I already checked everything. Everything looks good. Anyway, let's get it.
Kai versus Tahu.
Who wins in an all-out brawl between Ninjago and Bionicle? He's Wiz
Okay,
and
this
Boomstick.
And
it's
it's
cool
our
they
job
got
to
this
analyze their
animation.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And also, one of the reasons so long, found a good refers
The year
PC,
was
so I'm looking into that.
1998 when LEGO introduced us to the world of the Ninja.
Who could forget such classics as Ninpo Big Bat and Ninja Surprise?
And
And
I
the
know it goes
Surprise
that
of
far
Death.
back.
The near death of the LEGO company, in fact. But then, out of the shadows, a decade later, the Ninja returned. Men kidnapped his sister.
And did what any
Red Shogun.
ninja.
And after some intense training and a bit of spilled tea, Kai mastered the special technique of
Here awarded.
spin
His
jitsu.
sister
Look at
is
him go!
the
He's like a
Ninja
living
Warrior.
Beyblade.
Well, it's actually a precise use of perfect balance to deliver dozens of focused strikes in rapid.
Yeah, Tornado Ninja. Got it. He can fly, pull in foes, and summon his elemental power all around. And you know what that is. Fire!
Yes, Kai can throw fireballs, resist extreme heat, form protective barriers of flame, and even conjure a fiery rising dragon. Basically, shifting his spinjitzu into a more powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane, to make a team of teenage ninjas. The Lego kind, not the turtle kind.
On a mission
Yeah.
to gather the 4 golden weapons and defeat the evil Lord Garmadon.
He's the one who kidnapped Kai's sis. But hey, I've seen the Lego movie. This should be easy. He's a Lego mini guy. If he gets cut up, he just pops back together.
Nope, Ninjago treats their characters like actual people, not Lego
They do.
pieces. Except for in the movie, but that's part of the Lego movie continuity, not Ninjago itself.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's separate.
Some things just stand out. Like pink in a sea of flam.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
so
different
Kai can take a
continuity
hit, but
means
he's not
that
putting
movie
himself back
boys
together
actually
like
closer to
everything
their
is
age
awesome.
instead of, you know,
Which
him
makes
being
his
celebrated
quest
age
all
like
the
in
more
the TV
perilous.
series.
Long ago, the golden weapons were forged by the first spinjitzu master.
also,
to
I think
create
Kai's
the
a little more
continent of
hot-headed.
Ninjago. Kai eventually gained the golden sword of fire, through which he can channel his elemental power. Fire.
So much so that if Kai is surrounded by a bunch of fire, he can use it all for a mega-sized spinjitzu burst.
Unfortunately, Kai wasn't the easiest teammate to work with. Eager to rescue Nia, he went it alone, until he was tricked into helping Garmadon escape imprisonment. Whoops.
Yeah, bummer. But it wasn't all bad. They got all the golden weapons. And with his sister rescued, Kai vowed to become a real elemental master and prove he wasn't just hot air.
So he got to training, when he wasn't slacking off and playing video games. Befitting a ninja and a pro gamer, Kai is a master of stealth, can climb any surface, and is incredibly fast.
He's dodged lightning and is even a match with Jay, who can outrun his own elemental dragon.
Which, according to the Ninjago Visual Dictionary, can apparently fly at light speed. Yes, this is an official book.
If that wasn't enough, other
I
ninjas
know
like
that.
Cole are so strong they can shake an entire
Yeah,
mountain.
Cole's a ninja
So
of
even
Earth.
as a wild child,
And
Kai's
Zane
team
is
kept
a
him in check
ninjoid
across a
because he's an
dozen
android.
seasons of
A
blocking
ninja
into
android
action.
is ice.
Frankly, nothing was off the table.
Who could forget the virtual world season, the time travel season, the ghost season, really anything that would sell toys.
I didn't see all the
Kai picked up
seasons. I mean,
plenty of
I've been
ninja
meaning to
gear.
get back. I
Swords,
mean, check
grappling
them
hooks,
out.
shurikens, a motorcycle, a wingsuit for flight, but swords of fire remained his weapons of choice.
Once, when Garmadon combined the golden weapons into a mega weapon, Kai and his bros went to the past to get them back, then pushed themselves to the limit, using the golden weapons to overload the mega weapon with so much energy it exploded into a star.
While this did destroy the golden weapons, creating enough energy to ignite a star is absurd. For a mass to become a star,
Yeah.
it must first cross a critical temperature threshold of approximately 4 million degrees Celsius.
And over time, Kai's fire got so strong he could melt down those same golden weapons.
But no matter how powerful he became, Kai's hot-headedness kept getting in his
Yeah.
own way.
Come on, Kai oozes main character energy. He was sure to get the title of Green Ranger, Green Ninja, the one destined to be the leader of the team and take down Garmadon once and for all, right?
No.
No.
Kai was chosen by Master Wu, but that didn't mean he was the chosen one. That honor belonged to the up-and-comer Lloyd, who happened to be Garmadon's son and Wu's nephew.
Typical Nepo, baby. But even if Kai wasn't the chosen one, he still had a big role to play in protecting Lloyd.
In a surprising act of humility, Kai chose to guide Lloyd until he could defeat Garmadon. And the threats just got wilder from there.
But he always rose to the challenge. Kai's defeated Karloff, the Master of Metal, and trained Wildfire, the Master of Heat.
With his teammates, he took down the Great Devourer, a snake goddess that could consume the continent, and Nauticon, a djinn that could lift
I did not
half
know
of
the Great
Ninjago's
Devourer was a
landmass into
female.
the sky.
And when these crystal weirdos had him on the ropes, Kai did a jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin to achieve his ultimate power, the Dragon Form.
With this, Kai gets a huge boost in power, can fight on par with demonic Onis, and can even harm the Overlord, the source of all evil in the world, who was as strong as
Yeah, I
the
didn't
first
see his
Ninjutsu
season.
master.
I really
Remember,
enjoyed
the
Ninjago,
creator
see
of
me and my
Ninjago
brother.
itself.
Then, by uniting with his pals, they summoned a giant golden dragon that obliterated the Overlord. Sayonara, sucker! That's the power of found family. And money!
Kai's journey took him far and wide, where he beat the odds time and time again. Because, hothead chosen one or not,
Remember,
within
this just
Kai
had to get a
was the
custom out for the
fire
ninja suit, man.
of a
To
ninja.
match her power. She said power elemental of water.
The upcoming battle is the first ever stop-motion death battle, animated by Apartment D, the creators of Rough Danger Dogs. They've got a ton of awesome stop-motion animation.
Yeah, just want to skip over
It
that.
was the year 2000, and the Lego company was in shambles. Straddled with debt and risking closure, they needed a brand new idea to turn things around.
They needed something epic, something that was Lego but for big kids who loved lore. Enter Bionicle!
Bionicle begins on the island of Matanui, when 6
Yeah.
mysterious canisters arrived at the homeland of the biomechanical Matorans.
With
Man,
help
nobody
from a
sees
weird
video
stone
games.
and
Me and our
just
brother, we
little
just
guy
love the
Takula,
commercials.
Out popped 6
Bionicle.
very marketable warriors. The Toa!
They were Kopaka, Gali, Hohatu, Lua, Unua, and their self-proclaimed leader, Tahu.
But what were the Toa? Tahu had
7
no
foot
freaking
2,
idea.
good.
He and the others
Whoa.
had no memory of what, who, why, where, all that important stuff. Nothing. Head empty.
But even as an amnesiac hothead, Tahu still wanted to protect the Matorans from a threat lurking behind the scenes.
Lego Sauron! No, wait, not literally. I mean this creepy guy, Makuta, who just loves slaughtering the Matorans with his army of monsters.
Thus, the Toa Mata battled all manner of beasts with their elemental powers. And as the Toa of Fire, you can guess what Tahu was bringing.
Guns! Oh, fire. Yeah, okay. Even early. Even early on, Tahu could shoot fire, set his sword ablaze, melt thousands of tons of sand into glass, and even stop a volcanic eruption. But even more importantly, he surfs on lava! Oh man, that's so cool! I mean, hot.
Tahu's fire is so hot that it can reportedly melt any known substance. Anything. And on the rare occasion that his own fire isn't enough, he can absorb flames from his foes and surroundings. But it would take all his might to face Matanui's trials and gather the Konohi masks.
Magic masks that give extra powers, and the Toa scooped up a bunch of them. With his mask of shielding, Tahu can make an energy barrier that blocks all kinds of attacks.
There's also masks of telekinesis, super strength, super speed, and X-ray vision. And from his mentor, Vakama, Tahu gained the Mask of Time.
While its power puts a serious strain on the user, it's worth the risk when it can slow
Sorry,
a
I just
target
gotta
to
check
a
something.
standstill. Plus, these masks can be swapped out whenever
Okay.
Tahu wants, thanks to a cyber totem that stores them all.
Which
Sorry
came in
about
handy
that,
as the
y'all.
Toa battled monsters across Matanui.
Like the Avoka, a beast that could fire lightning, which Tahu had to dodge multiple times.
But even from the start, Tahu was a lone wolf who preferred going solo, even if it meant leaving his Toa brethren in the dark.
Tahu tried to take on some big bads all by himself,
Yeah.
and it went
Never played a
even
video
worse than
game.
you think. He lost his powers, and he lost all the rest of his team's powers. Awkward.
But Tahu kept pushing forward, accepting his team
I
as a
got well
sibling,
little SpongeBob.
overcoming his
Me and my
weaknesses,
brother because
and
of watching the
rebuilding
episode where
himself.
Patrick made that
Literally.
face. We
By
bust out
jumping into a
laughing.
pool of liquefied cyber juice to become the Toa Nuva. Now boasting twin magma swords and later some slick adaptive armor, Tahu can fly and use his fire in new supercharged ways.
He can conjure fire cages, create lava pits, and steal the heat from other living beings. So much so that the process freezes them solid. As the Toa Nuva, Tahu and his team are among the strongest generations of Toa. Just as mighty as a much
Yeah, that's
later iteration.
commercial
the
I
Toa
saw a
Ignite,
lot.
Who defeated Umbra, a living beam of light. It was tough, but with some clever thinking and a mirror trap, they used Umbra's own super speed against him.
But perhaps Tahu's most impressive ability is the Forbidden Technique. The move no Toa wants to use, because the absolute annihilation that it causes is unforgivable.
The Nova Blast.
Using all of his elemental energy at once, Tahu can unleash a blast so powerful that it can potentially destroy all of Matanui. Not Matanui the island, oh no, Matanui is also the planet. And not
Okay,
just any
I'm back,
planet,
y'all.
but
Sorry
a living
about that.
celestial being that became a planet.
Oh boy, here we go. If you think stuff like Warhammer and Elder Scrolls have too much lore, you're
I don't know
not
what's
ready
going
for
on. Yeah, I know what happened to my
Bionicle
camera. I
lore.
apologize
Don't
for
get me
that. So
started on the
yeah,
shattering of
in case you
Fierce
see a little
Magma,
cut,
betrayal of the
that's
League of
me
Six
fisting the
Kingdoms,
camera.
But more than any physical power, Tahu was learning that a good leader isn't just one who leads, but is willing to be led. And so, he faced Matanui's final trial, the Mask of Light.
The legendary Toa of Light was destined to defeat Makuta and save Matanui. It's obviously gonna be main character Tahu, right? Right?
Of course not. Turns out, the Toa of Light was Takua.
Oh yeah, the little guy who opened the capsules at the very beginning.
The Toa were tasked with guiding this new member, something Tahu found surprising, but ultimately accepted for the good of the group.
Good thing too, because they needed to be a solid team when they finally learned their true purpose. The whole reason they were built in the first place. Waking up God.
Long ago, the great spirit Matanui charted the depths of space until the Makuta Pterodax poisoned Matanui like
It should be a tough fight.
Tahu and the Toa were meant to act like white blood cells, protecting the heart of Matanui and, should he fall, resurrect him.
Yeah, Makuta Matata's whole plan was to amass an army, hijack Robo-Planet Matanui, and rule the universe. And he actually pulled it off.
But Tahu and his team were ready to fight back, with every generation of Toa joining together to reawaken Matanui.
Then, alongside the Toa of Light, Tahu went on an epic quest for his final toy variant. Upgrade. The Golden Armor. Screw you, Takua. He's getting a gold mask anyway.
This armor not only increases Tahu's own power by several hundred magnitudes, but also absorbs the powers of those it defeats for Tahu to use. Just in time for all the Toa to come together for the final battle of good versus evil. Matanui versus Makuta Pterodax.
Giant Planet Mech versus Giant Planet Mech. Oh man, that's awesome.
With his new armor, Tahu annihilated Makuta's forces, destroying the slug-like Krata and taking their
Okay.
powers. Like heat vision, quick healing, teleportation, improved accuracy, and disintegration.
And giving Montanui the chance to strike down Makuta for good. Lego God was pretty spent though. But before he took a
Sorry,
well-deserved
y'all,
nap,
these
he
ass
trusted
are
his
killing
final
me.
message and the new
I don't
world
care,
to
but it irritated
Tahu.
me.
I guess he really is the main character.
Tahu led the way for the Toa, Matorans,
Okay,
and
here
all
we
the
go.
other peoples to create a new world. One for all Toa to see, shoulder to shoulder, united in duty and bound in destiny. For that is the way of the Bionicle.
The battle's about to start, and this time it's sponsored by us.
And how does that work?
'Cause
Okay,
you can check
right
out
into
even more
it.
Death Battle on our website, Death Battle.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Grilled chicken, chipotle peppers, and pure honey. It takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Imagine never brushing your retainer again. Just water and the touch of a button. Outdated cleaning methods have
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a stop-motion Death Battle!
Yeah, this should be a tough fight. I made myself. I'm being neutral in this fight.
Man, the merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can do. Get off this island, pal, or you'll be nothing
Yeah.
but hot ash.
As curious as my hot head like
Spin Jitsu! I will not break!
yeah, the mass powers are no jokes. Okay.
Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
Yeah, definitely gives Tahu definitely got the edge in that.
Time to heat things up. Ninjago!
Dang.
Dodge this!
Oh man, come on, Carl, what you gonna do? Oh man.
Surf's up!
Okay, I don't know about this. Look out, mate. He got this. Yeah, mate, Tahu got this.
With jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin, that's the way of the ninja! United in duty. Bound in destiny.
Oh man.
This is the way of the Bionicle!
I don't know, this is a pretty cool fight. stronger.
Now
That's
or
it.
never.
Come on.
Matanui, forgive me.
See, he melted him. Oh, snap. Grants. Good fight, Kai.
First time for everything. Full power, Ninjago!
Yeah, I can tell it's not easy.
Guess I was too hot for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that Arsenal, that definitely gave him a the
No, wait,
advantage in
that
that
figure was
situation.
banned!
This match was not an easy call. Let's build this set by examining their speed, arsenal, and power.
First up, speed. With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead was super important. Tahu could dodge Avoca's lightning, but Kai and the rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile, the Toa Anika could not keep up with Umbra, a light speed entity. And the Anika are similar in stats to the Toa Nuva.
Tahu definitely got a leg up with that golden armor, but Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon, Air Jitsu, and the Dragon Form. Speed goes to Kai.
However, while Kai was running circles around Tahu, the Toa's arsenal had plenty of
Yeah.
counters.
Kai's packing flaming swords, wingsuits, supercars, motorcycles, and even a mech or two. All cool stuff, but Tahu can stop time.
Exactly. With all the Kanohi masks plus the Krata powers, the Toa of Fire had plenty of abilities Kai did not have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Nah, too
Yeah,
bad
I
it
figured
hurts
that
real
would be the
bad to
huge
use.
advantage.
Like, really, really bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could not reliably depend on the Mask of Time for a win without serious risk of a self-KO. But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep up with Kai. Add in golden armor powers like heat vision, quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal. A lucky shot with disintegration could be enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge
Yeah, I
with
remember
his way
that
better
genie.
speed. So this all comes down to power. Firepower!
That
Tahu's
genie
best
was
move is the
outsmarting a
Nova
lot of
Blast,
people.
which can wipe out a planet. But
I
Kai's
forgot his real
power
name. I
created a
just remember him
freaking
as Genie.
star. You know, classic ninja move. The Ninja Star!
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons. Kai's clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
The Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Bohrok, while Kai and Co. fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was Manui's job. Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds that of a planet.
Yeah.
Even dividing it between the four weapons vastly exceeds any of Tahu's best showings.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire! His own flame can melt the golden weapons, and even this official guidebook confirms they've got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lore too!
Furthermore, Tahu's fire
Yeah,
can
I
reportedly
figured
melt
Arsenal,
any
he
known
Tahu
substance,
definitely had the
giving
advantage in
benefit
there
of
for
the doubt taking
World's
this
mask.
literally. The material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when
Shadow?
you're talking stars,
Okay,
melting
Shadow
point kinda
versus
goes out the
Mewtwo.
window.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion
Pokemon
requires
versus
temperatures
Sonic
in
the
excess
Hedgehog.
of
I'm
4
for it.
million degrees.
I like both of them.
Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived.
Okay, yeah.
Certainly
That
capable
was a
of
pretty cool
overwhelming him,
fight. Let
even
me
with
guess
all
that
his
is his
defenses.
switch. Jump
So
straight to
the
that.
Red
I don't know
Ninja
why
is
in the
bringing
world
in a
did that,
whole
so
lot
that's
more
okay right there.
firepower.
But
While it's
this was a
possible
pretty cool
Tahu's
fight.
greater
Definitely
arsenal
looking more
could
forward to
land a
this
victory.
fight right
Kai's
now coming
significant
up.
advantages in speed
Shadow
and
the
power
Hedgehog
means he
versus
wins this more often
Mewtwo.
than not.
Kai took fire to a whole new level,
Yeah, I
and
think this is
Tahu
Mewtwo's
just
second
had to
death
let
battle.
go.
The winner is the Red
Shadow's
Ninja
tentacle
Kai.
second. setting on
time
a third
on
death
Death
battle. There's an
Battle.
older death battle of him. Everybody knows is him fighting Vegeta, which he lost that fight. For him versus what's his name? Yeah, that Kami. Yeah, he won that fight. So
Subscribe and join as a member to see more death.
Because everyone knows Mewtwo is no joke. That depends. Are you going to use the Mewtwo from the Pokemon canon? I mean, I know canon, but from the movie. But either way, I'm pretty sure they're going to use Mewtwo's Mega, one of maybe more or both his Mega form. Because you know Mewtwo has 2 different Mega evolutions. Which says I don't think Mew even has a Mega evolution. Like Mew, that is. Let me look that up right quick. See. It said no, Mew does not have a Mega form, official Mega form in the video game. So yeah, I remember I saw some videos about different Pokemon having certain Mega forms, but that just made up AI. Remember they brought back some of the other star Pokemon for different generations having a Mega form. Like for away from the star version from Blaziken, like those 3 stars, but they end up getting Mega forms. Can make sense from those 3 stars. Like for Pokemon you choose in the video game, the only Blaziken's final evolution has a Mega evolution. So yeah, it made no sense. That's why they put one for Torterra and Swampert in the video game. So that makes perfect sense to me. And it's kind of cool. The original 3 stars, they all had different Mega forms. Like the ones that we mostly seen first, and that one was from Charizard. Because Charizard has 2 different Mega forms. I always like the. I think the X is the one where he turns black, become part Dragon type, and the one he just turns into a more powerful version of this, you know, more enhanced firepower. I always like the X version, it just looks cool. Like that black and blue flames, that looks cooler. But anyway, drop a comment. Do you think he's going to win this fight? Are you satisfied with the outcome of this one? Make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe. Fantastic day. Peace.